Samuel Bolafale, world jersey number 6 for Goalkeeper County. Had a stint with him at Live FC. Very fine player. Salia Tarawale he made his national team debut in Sierra Leone in Bo a few days ago with the U20 team. He was in the setup headed by Kopo Sana recently. So Ralph Weir also is in that squad of Goalkeeper County. A massive talent. Christopher Sion, remember the MTN Cup?
MVP.
Yeah, he was the best goalkeeper.
Okay.
And he's the man who sitting behind the Goalkeeper County team. So
they've got a massive squad on paper.
Yeah, on paper they look very, very good.
But the game is not played on paper; it's played on grass.
Indeed.
On artificial turf on this occasion.
And if there is anybody to watch out for in that Goalkeeper County team, it is that man in your short wearing jersey number 10, Ralph Weir. Massive pace. Very technical, very creative, and very brilliant individual. When he decides to make his move, he is just a player in the planet of his own. If he stays like that and they give him the chance to play this afternoon, he is just going to light up and turn this game into his personal affair this afternoon.
The Kibble will love to play in green, but they are in dominant in white. And I suppose they will be kicking from left to right as we look. And River G are in forest green, kicking from right to left. The team sheet is here. I will just go through the away team or the home team very briefly, and then Theo will do Goalkeeper. Obviously, he's worked with some of the kids or those lads, he knows them very well. Here's a lineman for River G, won the competition 24 months ago. Emmanuel Nani goal, number 26. Jose Duble stood up tall as a center defender, you recall, scored in the final against Lofa 2 years ago, starts. Logo Jones, plenty of experience, can play a left back. Then we visit 11 IE, number 3. We are already on the way. Let me just run through the lineup with Charles Allison, number 8. Joe Blow, former of Liska, number 2. Banaye Gaga, number 25. Moses Glory, number 27. Solomon Heaney, number 14. Emmanuel Wider, number 7. Moses Kweyu, number 24. And Moses Sike.
Yeah, Moses Square for the the River G County team. Is another chap I had a stint with in the Maryland County setup. It's been 3 to 4 years down the line now, and he's come of age. Charles Allison also.
Is there any relationship with Afla Allison?
Yes, he is the elder brother of Afla Allison. Remember, he was in the Maryland County team that made it to their first ever finals since 1956. That was 2016, 2017.
I was on the radio during commentary for...
Yes, I remember you were there.
Yeah, for
Emmanuel Bafo. Emmanuel Bafo headed that team. Yeah. And there was one Theophilus Chico assisting him as a deputy. And of course, our technical advisor was Amos Abel Smith. And they've come of age now, Ben. I think I see a lot of talent on that pitch. Yeah, see a lot of talent. Juicy Ducle is in there for River G County, as you said, local.
Very experienced.
Yeah, local Jews are very experienced. And I think they've got something to show in this game. And Goalkeeper County challenge. Floater looking for that man. He's going to get it. Ralph Weir.
The flag is up anyway.
Yeah, take nothing away from him. He is a fantastic footballer. And he is just going to be that man who, if there is anything that River G will have to do, is to do their best to keep him. Moses Square is into that River G County setup. and he's already been scouted by Watanga Football Club.
Wow, that's wonderful. From Watanga perspective.
Yeah.
But I love to see kids play in this competition, especially the players that are under 20 years old.
Yeah.
If I had my own will to make my wish, I wouldn't have players in the first division playing in the county. And we're going to make a law that you can only play 3 years in the county. After 3 years, you're out.
And
you can't play as ever in the county.
Talent. That's why I always said that I didn't even want players in the first division to be in the league. And they are there. But again, if we continue to go this way, that's what we're going to be making way for, those kids who are down there to come forward. Cape Mount, River G making incursions, Cape Mount on the defensive, River G making incursions, and again, it's that number 10 for River G County. Yes.
The shot has been blocked on the behind by a corner.
Yeah, Sika.
I've seen the floodlights are coming on.
Yeah, the floodlights are coming on. Sika is a fine player. This is Moses Queer. Somewhere,
nice
yeah. There's it. And if Flo said, is he looking for that angle?
It's beyond everyone.
Yeah, he's a tricky footballer. Sion. Talawale. Grand Cape Mount County will build up from their defense. Pew Bestman, the son of former national team goalkeeper Pew Bestman, is also in the Grand Cape Mount County setup. Ralph Weir, he's been scouted on that occasion. Dezo's his way through, and they've got to deal with this throughout 90 minutes of the game. Ben,
that's good technical defending from River G. To deal with that threat inside left channel, on pedestrian.
Yeah.
But by this time in the first game, we've almost or have seen our first goal.
Yeah.
Nima drew first block so early against Bon.
And I did say Bon County just gifted Nima an Xmas opportunity to.
It's a New Year opportunity.
To just rumble all over them, and I'm thinking, how did they do that? How did they give Nima so much a soft game? Because I know Coach Petitne Moba. This is trouble bed.
Yeah, good highlight from the goalkeeper. Races when he lands so quickly.
Yeah.
He's read that in time, gets the ball fooling, and then he makes contact with a player all in white, and the referee another chase. That's a free kick, but again, good highlight from the goalkeeper.
Yeah, take a look at this. It's Pew Bestman launching that attack to his teammate.
Yeah.
They aren't just teammates at B Mountain. And they aren't
the flag was up.
They aren't just teammates at B Mountain. They are also teammates at the national team, U20 men's team.
And
they are teammates here at Grand Cape Mount County. Sika. Sika squares it.
That's
Sion
wonderful.
picks it up.
That's wonderful.
Yeah.
That might have been a cramp. I hope it's done hamstring.
Yeah,
it's going to be very difficult for Grand Cape Mount to have the goalkeeper, Christopher Sion, go down so early, just inside 6 minutes to be injured. But I just want to talk about that. Imagine River G, one moment they're on the back foot, backpedaling, and then they change defense to attack in split seconds.
And that's what we're talking about, Ben. The transition, it has to be excellent. You got two things that look for me in my mind tactically aware and prepared to play football. Because you don't want to be dominated by your opponent.
Not at all.
Yeah, you don't want to be dominated by your opponent. I think the two teams are showing that spirit, the attitude and the character to play good football. And I think in the first 6 minutes, we've seen a lot. And it tells me that this is going to be an open game. Ralph Weir is hustling down that side, excuse me for my word. So too is Moses Sika, who is doing doing some fantastic job here on the opposite side. So we got a game that looks to be running. Tusu Dukle is going to be opposite Talawale or Pew Bestman in the defense of River G County.
It's got a tough task.
It's a tough task, man. But trust me, it's going to be a game in my mind that will light up. I hope they don't disappoint us because we want to see beautiful football. But in the end, a team must win if it draws because the group stage for the second time I think I've seen this format. When Maryland County made it to the finals, this was the format.
Okay.
Yes.
He's been tripped. Good officiating.
Yes.
The referee is absolutely spot on, only 7-8 yards away from the scene. He sounds a whistle. Free kick, promising position, almost level up with the red edge of the penalty area inside red channel.
Inside red channel, and River G gets an opportunity to defend, to attack. Kipman will get an opportunity to unlock that door and put something at the back of the net, probably to set the standard or set the pace for them to brighten their way to the next stage of this competition, semi-finals. A win for them here, put them on the right footed for a birthplace in the semis. But in the meantime, it's a free kick taken, head up. And
I think it's behind for a corner.
Yeah, it's behind for a corner.
It's the first corner.
The first corner of
Kipman.
Yeah, Kipman.
Red touchline.
And that man spotted
in the court.
The coach of Grand Kipman County.
Sami Kamara. Elias Pepe.
It's a corner kick. And Pepe, we understand, was escorted to Grand Kipman County in the convoy. And of course, escorted to Grand Bassa.
Brilliant challenge.
In another convoy. So a lot of pressure on him to deliver. He's doing his best. Highly supported by Nathaniel Sherman, who has been at his back, giving him some technical expertise. Then Nathaniel Sherman played a massive role in organizing the team of Grand Kipman County.
Yeah, I think Sami Kamara has been so good. My only issue I've been having with Kamara is he concentrates off the pitch more than on the pitch. As a coach, you have to keep it together. I mean, let your words speak for itself. I don't talk too much. But Pepe, as a nickname in the Italian cafe, Giovanni Trapattoni. I mean, he's a good man and a good coach on every front. But
then the media won't interview from you. You can't run away from them.
Yeah, but I mean, I've seen a video where he's on the bus and he's telling the other team that we're gonna be here today. I mean, you can't be like that now. You can't do that.
Sika puts up a chest, keeps it in play.
He doesn't. But there's effort. There is effort shown
Team
there.
spirit demonstrated on that occasion.
It's a much better, group stage than we had in the first game.
Yeah.
I mean, Bong just allowed down so easily. And got beaten by 3-0 at the hands of Neymar. But this River G Kipman, much better.
Yes. 10 minutes down the road. Salia Traore. Goals on the deck.
That's a nice pass.
Quality of a pass. And it's taking that tip on the cross square.
You know what? I think Cody Flomo saw the goalkeeper off his line.
Yeah.
And once he received the pass on pedestrian, he tried to just click one time behind him.
I think he did.
The technique is technically good, but he just didn't get it correct.
Not just the technique, Ben, the run, and it just sums up for me what kind of quality player he's going to be in the next 1 or 2 years if he keeps it like that. He moves into that place, and then before he even moved, man, I think he's scared. He knew exactly where the goalkeeper was. Yeah. Got that first touch, the second touch, and he's playing it behind the goalkeeper. He's a clever boy. River G, Jusu Ducle plays it forward. It's a balanced game.
Yeah.
Sion. Tarawale had his debut recently for the national team, the men's U20 national team in Sierra Leone.
He's been struck up possession, but the referee doesn't agree. Free kick to Kipman, which they are going to take inevitably. I think the referee wants the ball to be stitched on Salia Tarawale. And he's going to restart play. There is the captain. That's wasted.
Yes.
I prefer you play the ball around the D,
Yes.
you know, where the wet shirts are for them to juggle for it.
Samuel Golafale.
That's a soft free kick.
It is.
Soft free kick.
Looking for a run forward. This one.
What a mistake!
And how did he play the ball into the hands of the goalkeeper?
Should have done better.
Should have done better. Joseph Slawil. Oh my God. Keep my counter would have been up. But I'll go to nil by this time.
Yeah, inside
We
13
needed
minutes.
Joseph Slawil to take his time. Precision was needed on that occasion. The goalkeeper gifted in an opportunity,
Exactly.
probably for 2026, a New Year present.
Yeah, you will say it, but sometimes the players are in so much hurry
Yeah.
and they want to get the job done so quickly. And I mean, they're not professional players, but at the professional level, you have to think so quick. He goes down a little bit of penalty, not give him.
Get out!
What a save! What a save!
It is.
What a save!
It is a save.
Wow!
A big save that brings Skipman back.
What a save!
It is. And it brings River G back to life. They would have been punished on that occasion.
Yeah, Cape Man the better side. I mean, a
so
few moments ago
possible.
we said on the balance of play.
Yes.
But the last 5 minutes or so have been dominated by Cape Man.
Yes, they are.
And this demonstrates why they are here instead of Lofa.
Yes, I think so. But again, no far with Darius Gamunde in the attack was another brilliant team. Scored a classic goal in Buchanan, Grand Bassa County. Darius Gamunde, he's not in the county meet at this time because Lofa has been booted out.
Yeah.
And again, as you said, Ben, a precedent has been set. Now, you go into the county meet and you know you have to sort your documents out properly.
In a few years' time, I don't expect to see first division players playing at this level.
Definitely.
And there should be a limit, years limitation of player playing in the county meet.
Yes.
For me, maximum 3 years, you should be done with county meet.
Yeah.
Put that regulation
First
into place.
division players, 3 years.
Should not be
second
playing
division
in the
players,
competition.
3 years.
No
competitive.
first division player should be playing in the competition. If a player plays 3 years, you're off. We need new talents to evolve every time. I saw a little kid, Wahim Morgan, playing for Montserrato, scored a brilliant goal in which the ball came off the inside of both posts before nestling in. I mean, he's only 17 years old, 18 years old. Those are kids we should see playing at this level. Honestly.
I agree with you, Ben.
A few years back, we saw Emmanuel Sieye. He was only 16.
He's left.
Today, he's playing semi-professional football. We saw Emmanuel Flomo, only 16. He will go to Leska, he will go to Ehila in Sudan.
Yeah.
So we should improve or step up, our ambition.
Yeah, we need to
Players
grow.
are relegating themselves from the top league to come play in county league to go third division. That's absolutely ridiculous.
We need to grow. We need to change mentality and attitude. Need to change everything about me, wanting to do it my way. That's a lot of way of changing the dynamics now. A few years ago, we would have thought the likes of Emmanuel Sieye, Emmanuel Flomo,
Emmanuel Foley.
Foley would have been out of here at that age, playing top-notch professional football.
Yeah.
But I think when you scout them at an early age and you nurture them, paves the way for good football to play. I think Cape Town has shown class so far, so good in the first quarter.
So you got safety comes first.
Yeah, best defensive rule. I think he did well on that occasion. Yes. River G. And they're giving it away, Ben.
The pressure is too much.
Yes.
I think Cape Man been a better side in the opening 17 minutes. They've kept the ball on the floor. They've looked for the wet shirts in dangerous areas, and they try to create opening. They've had some half chances, good chances as well. but River G still hanging in there. Once it's 0-0, anything can happen.
Tanawale. Good game from Cape Mount. Slow on the goals to Ralph Weir. Still on the edge, Ralph. Oh, he's into the box. Squares outside. And it's a miss. Floated again. And it's taking a dip above the crossbar.
Yeah.
Cape Mount are showing intent. They're knocking at the doors of River G County.
Exactly. Pushing forward. River G on the back foot, back pedaling most of the time. But that's football. You come on top, and if you're not on top, you have to defend. They are doing their best to defend, but on that occasion, Ralph Weir leaves his marker on the floor completely, looking for the west shot, charging inside the penalty area. That's good football. But again, you have to say credit to River G. They are unmoved, and it's still 0-0.
And if you ask me what manner of player Ralph Weir is, I tell you. And I did say earlier on, it's a player in a different class of his own. Very difficult to handle.
I love this shot. Look at this. Look at the referee. He's trying to hand a 16 arm,
yes,
to the Cape Mount number 7. Cody Flumbo. That's extraordinary. I love to see that picture.
Yeah.
That still picture. That's nice. That's football,
Yeah.
I mean,
the referee picks him up.
The little things matter.
Technically. And the floater inside, header is defended. Sika.
Oh, that's the pressure. Imagine the number 10 is inside the red channel there. He's trying to defend.
He's finding it difficult.
Very difficult. He's been pressed all the way, and he uncharacteristically, bizarrely, plays the ball over his own net and behind for a corner.
Yeah, I think my take is in that IQ angle, he's thinking if I'm going to square this ball across the face of goalpost, the likelihood is that it's going to be intercepted and it goes back on target. And I'd rather go for a corner kick, which all of us are going to defend as a team, and which for me makes sense. But then again, in football, we say every corner kick is a possible goal. But again, is that really true?
Maybe. Maybe you would say
is that really
teams
true?
like Arsenal have been perfecting it for some time, scoring from corner set pieces.
That's where that statement is defeated with what we just seen. That perfection, that quality of it. River G making incursions.
Yeah, but it's the first time in over 3-4 minutes or so
that
we see them come forward. They've been backpedaling in the defense for most of the game. But like I said, football can be like that at times. Moments will come, you have to defend, and when the opportunity arises, you're going to go forward. But for the moment, Cape Mount have been the better side. River G have only been second best.
Indeed, I want to agree with you. Then so much here. And let's remind you that you are watching Intel Sports, and this is the 2025-26 National County Sports Meet, and we are live from the Samuel Kayendo Sports Complex.
20 minutes, 0-0. Are you surprised?
Well, I think if you compare this one with what we saw earlier on, it was a very cool game, and I didn't see that fighting spirit like the two teams are doing. And we did say that I think Bon County just didn't find the fighting spirit. They gifted Nimba too much respect, and they lost it. But unlike that game, this game is a spirited game, and the floodlights are popping up. You can say it's good for us. It's a lighter up here, and it's a beautiful
This is extraordinary.
Game. Yes.
And I want to say thank you to my friend Cole Bangaloo, Minister of Youth and Sports, on executing this project. We need more of these sort of endeavors inside this venue. 22 minutes play till free kick inside right channel to River G.
Floating inside, Ben. The goalkeeper Sion.
That's what goalkeeper should do. He comes out and make a strong clean.
Yeah.
I mean, you must be able to come out and make the players know that you are in your territory.
Yes.
That's commanding goalkeeping.
Commanding goalkeeping, I think it's the key word. Commanding goalkeeping, authoritative goalkeeping there for you. Salia Tarawale puts it forward.
Also, the flag goes off. You have correct decision from the assistant referee number 1.
He's making an argument.
It's not
He didn't interfere with that ball.
He did. He was running in the direction.
Yeah, he did.
He did. There is Sammy Kamara in a dark suit. He always dressed modestly. Take nothing away from him.
Yes.
Probably in the last 10 years or so, there's the first Liberian coach that we've seen dressed so modestly.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry, tears of coach sitting right by me.
No, which is true. And the thing is, I think then at a point in time, I just lost that courage of going to find a court suit and ironing, and I've been in Liberia for a very long time, and what I've seen in football, I don't want to play the coach. I don't know how many times you've come to my training ground.
Okay.
I want to get involved.
Okay.
I always want to get involved. Even when the game is on, before my game, then I want to play a major part. Yeah, so.
Oh, wow.
Sion saves.
That's brilliant goalkeeping again.
Yeah, brilliant goalkeeping.
He's so
from the Great Kidman County goalkeeper. And I have a lot of respect for him for dressing the way he does. But again, my take is just love to find a very casual, neat but casual. And then
I was just casual when I said so. But I tell you what, after we spoke a lot about the way Kidman was attacking, I mean, the last seconds or so, if not minutes, they done the back foot and they almost got caught unaware. They have to be indebted to the goalkeeper, Christopher Sion again, who comes out and makes a crucial intervention. Very animated.
Yeah, I call him the Diego Simeone of
He's
Liberia.
always been like that.
Yeah, Diego Simeone of Liberian football. Very passionate coach.
Very
urging his players on. Yeah, I think one of the things that I know in coaching is that when the players see you like this, I think they get the message. You want something from us, and we have to go for it. Sometimes in sports psychology, silence sometimes sends a message. But again, you need to understand at what level you're playing. At the level of these players, you don't have to be that much quiet.
Okay.
You don't have to be that much quiet. You need to send a message to them repeatedly to remind them of what is at stake. How do you want them to do it? Why you want them to do it? Remind them of the situations, the scenarios, where it's taking place, who is involved, how is it happening, and how do you react? So it's a massive sort of job with coaching. I just like Sammy, to be frank, to be honest. He's got the energy.
He's still young.
Yeah, still very young.
River G trying to push forward. I think Chusu Dukle has gone in with number 15 shirt. That was a flick on header from Dukle after he arrived late inside the box. I mean, it's inside the goal area, but the West Shell reacts quicker and following it beyond for a corner. Now an opportunity for River G to put some beanpole players inside that box. For the moment, they've got 5 around the penalty area.
Another head up, man. Sorry, you were in flight, but again, it just tells you how much. I think River G, in terms of those area balls, I don't know how come Grand Kidman are not standing up to them, because I know Salia Tarawale, he's got massive height. Jerry is. Same can be said about Pew Bestman. So how are they not standing? So
sometimes you don't pick up your man.
Yeah, it's probably about the movement, the shifting.
Concentration.
Yeah, Tarawale takes a step forward, and River G will come forward. The keeping possession. It's a switch ball down that side
Love
into
the play.
River G right channel, and it's swap
Another corner.
another corner.
But again, I tell you what, good crossfield dispatch. I mean, for one point, we are playing on the left-hand side, and then play is being switched by Solomon Heenan over the far side. That's good technical football.
Yeah, it's a quality pass. It's a pink pass. The ball covers a long distance in flight, and he takes it on the top, almost on the top of his instep. It's a quality ball, isn't it?
Oh!
Should be a yellow card.
The referee agrees, free kick. Does he go for
Yeah, I think
the
he
other
went
guy
into
in
it.
his pocket? No. But the Cape players lying down inside the
Sika
center
should have gotten a
cycle.
yellow card on that occasion.
He pushed us very hard.
Yeah, very high.
That was a hard boot.
Not just high, the force with which he went into that player.
I don't think the referee has it on the agenda to have him booked. Maurice Sika.
Sika.
But that was a hard
But
boot.
if he survived this one without a yellow card,
It's a lucky boy.
he's a lucky boy. Definitely a lucky boy, man.
Probably the game is quiet. No yellow card has come up, so the referee wants to keep it like that. I don't think it's about officiating. No, it's not about
He's
officiating.
lucky on this occasion. The question is he going to be lucky on the next occasion? I'm thinking.
Sometimes we are, sometimes we aren't. But we talk about the attendance. I mean, it's not the kind of attendance we normally can see, you know, at this stage of the competition. Even though we've had an unorthodox stage of the competition where the quarterfinal, you know, is being wept away with group stage matches.
Yes.
And I think this is basically designed to make supporters to see more games,
Exactly.
16
Yes.
instead of 8
Yeah.
in the past, and the reward is more money with respect to getting tickets.
Which is also key. And I think it's a good format. I would like to keep it.
You sure?
Yeah. The other side is the league.
Giving the players too many games, the
Giving
league
the
is a
players too
hand
many
after the
games.
tournament ends.
Yeah.
It's not a problem for you.
It's going to affect the First Division League to some extent. But again, when I don't know, which is very key, man. How soon? So in the end, some coaches are going to start praying for some teams to be ousted in the competition early so that they get their players back. That's the other side. But again, in terms of giving everybody more games, yeah, it makes some sense. In terms of the financial aspect, it also makes a lot of sense.
That's the essence of the football game.
Yeah.
I mean, we will be able to commercialize it to make some money.
You got to make money.
Yeah.
So Sika gives it away, picks up by Golan Fale. Cape Mount are moving forward, but River G will defend.
That's a foul. Clever football from the defender.
Yes.
He knew he was going to be fouled from that point. All he needed to do, full control of the ball, put your body there.
Yeah.
The offending or attacking player takes a notch on you.
Yeah.
Go down, free kick.
There you go, and you are down.
I mean,
And
that's,
the referee is going to sound his whistle
yeah,
in favor of you.
that's technically good football.
Yeah, good football. So we've gone 2 quarters.
Moses Kuya.
Yeah, Moses Kuya there. Jones. Loco, push it forward. And it's a long ball, it's chased by the Grand Cape County defender.
Good defending.
Fortune Sammy.
Good defending.
Fortune gets it. allows it to go over the cross line, the goal line rather.
How old you think is this goalkeeper? Very young.
I think she should be 16, 17 years old.
Wow.
Yeah. Christopher Sion of Goalkeeper County. That height, I think that's a massive future, isn't it?
Yeah. I would love for him to just go into the gym a little, increase the body and increase the weight. Yeah, he looks so skinny and tiny to be a goalkeeper. But like you said, 16, 17 years old, he's still growing.
Yeah.
So before he reaches 20, I like to see him look a little muscular and have some height, and a little bit of weight. But aside that, he has a good know-how of the game.
Yes, he does, and he's still got a lot of room for improvement.
He looks like he uses both legs. Then he checking on his left foot,
which is good for him. And I've always said to my players, it's good to work with both legs. It makes you a very good player, an exceptional player. Goalkeeper County keeping possession. River G transitions. It's on the ball. River G promising. Too much time.
Sika.
I
think he should be doing much better than that.
Yeah.
But again, quick transition, like you said. I mean, for defensive attack, it was so quick. In split seconds, one moment they were on defensive leg, and then the other moment they are off front.
Yeah, I think that transition is very fast. It's good for me. I like the transition. And the question is, when you transition in such fashion and manner, you've got to try and make use of that. Then you need to get something out of that. So Ralph Weir is lashing onto the board.
That's a foul.
Yeah,
good officiating.
He's been tightly marked by Juicy Dukley.
Yeah, Juicy is a very clever player in this competition.
2 players in the first division league.
Won with River G before, scored in the final.
Yeah.
I mean, he's got a lot of experience. We've got somebody viewing from Lomé, Togo, hit start. I'm pretty sure it's a Liberian. Joining thousands of viewers around the world. This one is from Togo. That's nice.
River G County nil, Goalkeeper County nil. Live from the Samarkando Sports Complex. The ball will bubble across the goal line. Floater inside. This is promising. Sika is brought down. Well,
is he brought down? He goes to the ground.
He goes to the floor. In all fairness, he went to the floor. He wasn't brought down.
There was no penalty.
Trying to dazzle his way through, but he should have struck it. I think he was in between 2 minute legs. White shirts. Finding it's difficult, rather. Finding it difficult.
That's a bizarre corner.
Yeah, it is. Now it's a corner which went way off target. They've got nothing from this one. Christopher Sion is risky, but he survived that occasion.
That's a foul.
Yeah, it is a foul.
Would you like to see a goalkeeper play with the legs?
Yes. So in modern football, then we call them goal players. Yeah, goal players because they add some spice, enough spice to the game, and they've got to play with their legs. If you and that's where the goal player part is Very crucial. He's off the line. He's not going to hold that ball with his hands. So he got to play with his legs. And sometimes when you're structuring and you're trying to build up, the goalkeeper comes up, form a line, contribute a lot. So I go for the goalkeepers being more active with the legs to give us some extra cushioning. Tarawale. Jusu Ducle. River G.
Yeah, he did well inside there, winning the foot race.
Yeah.
But again, the Cape Mountain player cuts across and put it off for safety. It's going to be a throw in.
Long throw into the box. It's cleared. I think both goalkeepers have played major roles. Christopher Stallion, Emmanuel Na has also done very well in keeping behind his team. Cape Mount making advances. Ralph Weir cross inside, header out.
Joe Blow has the height inside that River G defense, to control stuff. He's very experienced, player, Liska before one championship. He knows what it is. To position in such an area, and he dealt with that cross quite comfortably.
Yeah, I think one advantage Joe Blow brings to football is his profile. You can put him in the class of Ben Gakba in terms of height.
That's what the class is. I know he's 6'4", I'm 6'2". So he's taller than I am.
Well, I tell you, we're taller than him.
I think Cape Man looking for the whistle, but the player goes down injured, and the member of the medical team is spot on. He's rolling like when you cut the palm tree. He's making most of it.
Yeah,
you're not going to get anything except for treatment on that occasion.
Yeah, on that occasion, probably he's thinking the referee is going to change his mind and give him a penalty. It's not going to work. It's not going to work. You can't get a penalty from that referee.
There is the River G bench.
Yes.
The Cape Mountain players are taking treatment inside the River G penalty area. Still 0-0. About 5 minutes.
Yes.
Plus, how much of added on time, we don't know. What's the message on our occasion?
I don't know what he's saying to the players. Probably the players are understanding him, but I think, as a coach, he knows exactly. Talia Tarawale, Sika puts it forward. River G advancing on the edge. Jesus' way. Still too much. Header. And it's cleared by the Grand Cape County defense.
I like the way the Cape Mountain defenders stood his ground.
Yeah, I mean, you've got to stand your ground. The rule is that you don't commit early, because if you do, he's going to find a possible way to outclass you.
Exactly.
On occasions like those, don't commit. Moses Kuya plays it. Another true pass from Kuya. Header from that cross. too much fight.
Yeah, I think the ball has gone outside for a goal kick.
Yes.
So the law says the hold of the ball has to cross. On that occasion, AR2 over the far side of the field acknowledges. Flags and the referee acknowledges. Oh,
Risky.
that's
Risky
an
for
overconfidence
Christopher
loss.
Sayo.
That's nice defending.
Yeah, it is. I think it was Pew Bestman on that occasion.
That was a solo effort. He's trying to bamboozle his way past several forest green shirts, which is almost impossible to do.
Very much impossible for a team that is very, very alert. Grand Kipman County versus River G County. Kipman in possession here. There we go. And it's set. A lot of talking points from the coaches, and he struck his header. Emmanuel now, the River G County goalkeeper, gets some instructions to his.
Yeah, he's screaming at his back foot. He's got every reason to do so. I mean, as a goalkeeper, you have to keep alert all the time.
Yeah,
you're the fundamental at the back, the defensive player, and you must channel those communications out there to them. That shows leadership.
You got to get them going positively.
Injury concern for Glenn G there. So talking about leadership,
River G it is.
I'm sorry. River G, the two countries are a little close, so I'm just thinking. But anyway, man, the apology out there. But talking about leadership, I know the goalkeepers must show ideal leadership, but would you like for the goalkeeper to be captain because you say they must show leadership behind that back four?
Yeah, I think being a captain is about having a positive attitude. You can play the leadership role in the goalpost as well. I mean,
but whenever the game gets so tense and the shuffling and pushing and argument going on in the middle of the pitch, the goalkeeper can't come there to dictate to the referee.
Exactly, which is another part. But again, there is always going to be a leader without the captain armband, who will understand that the captain is in the goalpost, is not coming outside, so I'm going to play that role for him. Troubling moment. River G, this is promising. How did it? Very, very close in terms of making incursions, transitioning, defending well.
To the Roger, sir. River G nil, Kipman nil.